Jack Ryan is back with a new mission. He is investigating the Sokol project, which was founded during the fall of the USSR to develop an undetectable small-yield battlefield nuclear weapon. Jack reveals that the project has started and the weapon is now ready. The president of the Czech Republic, Alena Kovač, meets the Russian defense minister, Popov. The situation spirals out of control when Popov is shot dead by an unknown sniper in Prague. Ryan presents his findings to the agency and his superior, Elizabeth. He speaks of the Russian doomsday plan called 7 Days to the Rhine, which aims to take a ruling position in the West. In search of the weapon, Jack tracks down Russian scientist Yuri, who claims he built Sokol and begs for asylum. Elizabeth doubts Ryan's theories, but James Greer assures her that Jack can be trusted. While being chased, Yuri is killed, but Jack manages to escape. The 7 Days plan has started and the nuke will be the last step. Alexei Petrov becomes the new defense minister. The Russians believe the Americans are responsible for Popov and Yuri's assassinations, but Luka Gocharev, a former Red Army officer, is sure that Alexei got Popov killed. Ryan is accused of killing Yuri. He reveals that Radek, Kovač's bodyguard, is somehow involved in the murder. Jack reunites with his old pal Mike and asks him for help. Ryan also contacts Luka, who turns out to be his informant. Kovač agrees to cooperate with the US to find out the perp. Even if you are not a spy or a super agent, you know that language is a key to any successful communication. This is why learning languages is so important nowadays. And we are happy to announce that Babbel, the sponsor of today's video, can easily help you with that. Babbel is a language learning app that teaches you to speak, read and listen in new languages. Whether you're planning a trip to explore new cultures or just need to improve your skills to communicate in the workplace and advance your career, Babbel is the best app for it. It provides tools for real-world conversations, including lessons, podcasts, games and live online classes with expert teachers. It is also scientifically proven to help you start speaking a new language in just 3 weeks. Babbel is made for your comfort and convenience, as it has various subscriptions to choose from and offers a 20-day money-back guarantee. Just click the link in the description below the video and get up to 60% off to get Babbel and start learning a new language today. At the US Embassy, an FBI squad considers Ryan a traitor, but Elizabeth takes his side. Peter, Alena Kovač's father, hides the fact that he is secretly cooperating with Petrov. Alexei acts independently of his government and wants to bait Russia and the US into war. Greer meets with Kovač. He thinks Radek is a dark horse and Alena believes him. Luka manipulates Petrov to earn his trust and learn more about his plans. Elizabeth risks her career to protect Ryan from being taken into custody. After the CIA visits Radek's house, he tells his wife to take their kid and run. He kidnaps Kovač and takes her to Peter's country house. Radek tells her the truth about her father. Alena realizes she can't trust her own father anymore. Jack and Mike discover that the Russians' warhead is designed to look like a US weapon, which could lead the world to believe that the US was responsible for detonating the bomb. Elizabeth is removed from her duties and sent away. Jack Ryan figures out the location where the Russians plan to transport the warhead. The Russians plan to collide with the NATO convoy to cause the maximum amount of casualties. Jack manages to neutralize the nuclear threat himself. Luka finds Peter and shoots him. Before his death, Peter tries to manipulate his daughter once again and gives her a letter, but Alena burns it immediately and lets her father die. Ryan uncovers Alexei's true intentions. He wants to overthrow the president of Russia, who is against any military actions, and use a ship called the Fearless to start a war with the US. Now Jack has to risk everything to stop him. Meanwhile, Petrov arranges a cabinet meeting and offers to dismiss Surikov, the Russian president. Ryan jumps into the sea from a helicopter. He is brought onto the deck of an American ship called Roosevelt. Jack tries to persuade the captain to ignore any acts of aggression from the Fearless, but the captain says that Americans will engage if the Russians do. Kovač, Greer and Mike meet with Surikov and tell him the truth about Petrov's plan. The president is furious and calls for Alexei. When Petrov is caught, he tries to escape but is shot down by security. Luka convinces the guards to stop any further attacks. The war is prevented. Jack's mission is successfully completed. Ryan and Greer receive honorary medals from Elizabeth, who is made the director of the CIA.